What uppy? Math Please here, bringing you a little bit of a different video in Warframe. So let's do this. Alright homies, so let's discuss what I stated previously. It's gonna be a little bit of a different video because I want to discuss some things that I want to see as a veteran player of this game either changed in a future update, and what I would like to see this game go, like in my opinion, like how I would like to see this game being played as a veteran player. So the two topics that I'm really going to focus on in this video are crossplay. I would love to see that in this video game because I think it would be awesome. And some minor changes that I would like to see implemented in this game that'll make it easier for veteran players and newer players to keep the flow coming in. Now I know the devs are not a big company. Digital Extremes is not really a huge company, so implementing these things will probably partake a lot of their time. So I would like to discuss the crossplay at this point in time. I would like to see it crossplayed between PC or an Xbox, and if they can't do it, maybe just crossplay in between the two consoles, because I have my friend that's on Xbox and I would like to play with them. I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing to crossplay, and you get more players coming in to your game to increase your chances of making some good revenue. I know that's what, every company that gives a free to play game out is looking forward to building their company and to building their revenue. And I get it. I understand. But at the same time, if you're bringing out great content like, DLCs, and this game is awesome, don't get me wrong. I love this game. I haven't stopped playing it. I've stopped playing it for a little while, but then the new content came out, like the Plains of Adelon and the Railjack, and I got back into it. So as a veteran player, I would like, nothing more than to get into it again like I used to be and play it all the time, because it's an awesome free-to-play game, and I absolutely love it. But I would also like newer players, like my friends or family members. I want them to get in there too, but sometimes they're on a different console or on a PC or stuff like that. And a lot of my viewers on here, a lot of you guys play on different consoles or play on different, forms of means of playing on different things the way you play Warframe. And I would like to, help you guys out as well. So the crossplay would be awesome. And I think those guys would make hell of maybe buku dollars on just actually, implementing that one thing. I know it's going to take some time. It's not going to be easy because, they're, like I said, they're a smaller company. But I would think you would want to make newer players come back to your game, if after they probably stop playing the game, because it is complicated. This game is complicated when you first start off because you don't know what you're doing, and like seasoned players like me or like my buddy Death Gun Gaming, Outlaw, the one-handed gamer. I mean, people like that actually need help and stuff like that, or seasoned players that we can help them. And you know, it's harder for them to get into the game because they don't know what they're doing, and it's not really self-explanatory. So it's not like you can just jump in this game and be like, oh yeah, I know everything about this game. It's kind of hard to get used to making different warframes or weapons or anything like that. So if you're on a different console, like one of my friends is, I'm also going to give him a shout out. Loaded Pork Chop, homie, I got you. So go check out his channel, and I'll leave the links to all the channels at the end of the video. Once again, I would like to give a shout out to Loaded Pork Chop Gaming, the One-Handed Gamer, and Death Gun Gaming. I'll leave all the links to their channels at the end of the video. But let's get back to the subject. So crossplay would be awesome because Loaded Pork Chop plays on Xbox, and I want to help him so bad, and I can't because crossplay isn't implemented. So I would think that they would make a lot more revenue if they were able to crossplay, because a lot of people would get back into this game and start spending real money on this game, because the skins are awesome. Look at some of these skins. These skins are like ridiculously awesome. You got platinum that you can buy. Look at this skin for Excalibur. There's a bunch of there's a bunch of awesome things in here that deluxe skins. Look at these skins. Look at some of these skins. These skins are sick. You want some of these things. People want some of these things, and you're like, but in order to get your money in this game, I would think that you would crossplay it, because then people are going to be like, oh, I want that, or I want this, or I want that, and they're going to gift it to their friends and this and that. So I think for this game to be successful and for this game to be really up there, I know it's successful now, and I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. They're really successful, but I feel in my heart, and I don't know if you guys agree, that they would be way beyond successful if they would just implement crossplay. And if they can concentrate on doing that, I think it would be awesome. Moving on to the next subject, which I think it would help a lot of newer players and a lot of veteran players, that wanna do things in the game. Weapons and warframes, for the love of God, please drop your crafting time. DE, for the love of God, please drop it. The crafting time is ridiculous. You have to wait 72 hours. Let me see something. You have to wait 72 hours. You have to wait 12 hours for each piece of a warframe. You have to wait 12 hours for each freaking individual piece. And then you have to wait 72 hours to craft an effing warframe. It'll take you about 4 days just to craft the pieces. If you don't have the time, it's just ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. So please, I hope you can hear me. Cut down your crafting time. For the love of God. Look at this. This is ridiculous. 12 hours for weapons. Some of them are 24 hours. Come on, please. Cut it down. People don't want to wait that long. People don't really want to wait that long. It's not only bad enough that they have to farm for all these materials, and that takes a freaking shitload of time to craft, to gather all these materials. But then you have to wait 12 hours to build a piece. You have to wait 12 hours to build a piece, each individual piece, and then you have to wait 72 hours for a warframe, or 24 hours for a weapon, or 12 hours for a weapon. After you already spent 8 hours gathering materials to do that. That's just ridiculous. So it sounds like a little bit of a rant because it is. I'm sorry, but it is. That's the way I feel. I think what they should do, and it will make it a lot easier for people, do the parts. Do the Warframe parts. For the love of God, do the Warframe parts an hour each. Make everything an hour for crafting. Okay? If you want to make the weapons, like certain weapons, like prime weapons, you need like the certain parts or whatever. Make their parts an hour each. Okay? And then make the crafting time for the actual weapon, instead of 12 hours, make it 4 hours. Okay? And for these, like these in here, instead of making it 12 hours, make it 2 hours. Or an hour. Nah, 2 hours is okay. 2 hours will be fine. 2 hours, that'll work. And then for the Warframe parts, make it an hour. Make it an hour for the parts. And then make the actual Warframe 4 hours. 4 hours should be good. Make the Warframe 4 hours, the same as the weapons that you need the parts for. The prime weapons I'm talking about. So make each piece an hour, and make the actual piece 4 hours to craft. Same thing goes with the Warframe. And make all these other weapons like this 2 hours to do. And then the actual piece is an hour. That would bring a lot of players to come play your game. Because a lot of players, they want to level up. They want to try different weapons. They want to see what they like. And waiting 12 hours for shit to craft, that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. You know what? I saw something here. Yes. This Archwing launcher. That's what you need for the Plains of Adelon. And I finally got it. I might do a video on that as well. But I mean, I think it's just ridiculous at how much time it takes to craft anything in this game. The crafting's got to change. Cuz even here, even for the pets, it's the same thing. It's like 8 hours for a pet to craft a pet. I mean, you could rush it with platinum. If that's what you want to do, fine. Rush it with platinum. But I think that they make more money off of getting the slots. Are, for example, here. Inventory, right? So, in order to get like an extra Warframe slot, it's 20 platinum, okay? Then you got 12 platinum for each weapon that you want to do. They would make buku dollars off of just doing 20 platinum for each slot that you want, and 12 platinum for each weapon slot that you want. when you can craft the weapons as fast. You know what I'm saying? So if it takes you just as long to craft these things and you're trying to level it up, people are not going to want to buy an extra slot, you know, in their Warframes, or an extra slot, you know, when it comes to weapons, because people are not going to want to. They're like, you know what? I could just delete something else that I don't want, and then that's it. It's more likely that people will buy stuff if they're able to craft the stuff faster, is all I'm trying to say. Crafting needs to come down. The crafting time needs to come down. And hopefully all you guys new to the channel or new to the game, or veterans of the game and veterans of my channel, I'm hoping that you guys agree with me. If you do, leave a comment down below. I want to know how you guys feel about the subjects that I just discussed. I mean, there's not really much other subjects that I really want to talk about, because there's not much to the game that actually annoys me too much. Besides just the crafting time. I mean, the crafting time is really what gets me. Everything else is pretty much really good. I love the game. I think it's awesome. But the crossplay, and I think if you implement the crossplay and you implement the crafting time reduction, I think you would make a crazy amount of money, because people are going to want to play the game, and people are going to actually more inclined of spending real money. Because I know I would, if I was able to get more weapons crafted faster, I would buy some platinum and throw it up there so I can get more Warframes and get more of this and get more of that. You know what I mean? I would definitely do that. I would definitely do that. And also, one more thing before I go. I want to discuss the Warframe, the skins, because the skins are ridiculously high. But it's the platinum in this game. I know you can make platinum, but the skins are like 250 plat, 450 plat, depending on what you want. Like, for example, this 165 plat, which isn't terrible, but at the same time it's like 165 plat. You know what I mean? Like, I think the skin should be maybe 80 to 100, because you'll have more people inclined on buying the skins. I mean, you know, some of these skins are expensive. Look, 195 for this skin. I get it, they're trying to make their money, but if you do those two changes and you bring down some of the pricing on the actual platinum for any of these skins, you bring down some of these, you know, the platinum prices are ridiculous. Bring down some of the platinum pricing on some of these items, and you implement the lower crafting time, you'll make so much money. They'll make so much money, because I would be inclined to getting a lot of these skins if they come down in prices, and I'm able to get more Warframes to use them. You kidding me? If I'm able to get you know, 3 or 4 slots, and now able to get 3 or 4 more Warframes, or 6 or 7 more, you know, slots for my weapons, I could keep some of the weapons that I like, and I can, you know, get rid of the rest, or, you know, start implementing some more weapons in there. I would be more inclined to buying platinum, because then I can buy stuff for my friends, I could buy stuff for, you know, gift stuff. As a veteran player, you know, I'll be more inclined to spend some money. But like this, it's kind of hard. So what I would like to see done in this video is what I'm trying to get down to. The point, I would like to see crossplay eventually in this game, because I think it would help them out. I would also like to see the crafting time get reduced to a bare minimal, and also I would like to see some of this platinum for the skins and stuff like that be reduced as well. 80 to 100 plat I think is really good for like a skin. Not this whole, 195 platinum, you know what I mean? If you guys agree with me and you guys want to see some of these things implemented in an update, or crossplay being implemented in, let me know in the comments down below. Just write me how you feel and how you perceive the game and how you think that the game would make more success. Because this game is awesome and it's free to play. So leave a comment down below. Like the video if you liked it. I'll leave the links to all the channels at the end of the video. Please go subscribe and like their videos as well. Once again, a nice shout out to Loaded Pork Chop Gaming, One Handed Gamer, and Death Gun Gaming. And if you also liked this content, share my channel with the world, so that way I can keep this community growing. And I'll catch all you new subs, possibly, and homies on the next one.